My name is Winston. I'm a home performance professional with a company called Energy Masters. We go into people's houses with some diagnostic equipment and try to determine what's causing comfort, indoor air quality, and energy efficiency problems. We have some rather sophisticated equipment that we use. Luis is setting up the blower door, which it depressurizes the house just a little bit, so it allows us to find infiltration in the building shell, and to also determine what the ventilation rate is in the house itself, see if it's in the safe levels or not. Another tool that we use is an infrared camera, which allows us to see in places that we can't see. For instance, we can find cold spots in the wall, for instance, which indicates that we're getting some loss through insulation, or that there is no insulation. We tend to concentrate at the ceiling level because of a phenomenon called the stack effect. When heat rises, it leaves, and if it has a path for leaving the building, for example, through the recessed lights that we found in this ceiling in the kitchen, also pipe chases, wire chases, anything, there's a penetration through your ceiling into the attic, will cause the heat to leave. And when that happens, it sets up a vacuum that causes cold air to be drawn in at the lower levels. So if we can stop that process at the ceiling level, we can make these other maybe holes at the lower level inconsequential. We also take a look at the heating systems. In this particular house, there are no ducts, there are wall units, heating units. We look at the BTUs that they use, their efficiency, and how well they actually do their job. We will take a trip into the attic and look at insulation rates. We will go under the house and see what's going on there. Lots of times, those are the two places that are really important from a thermal and comfort point of view. We will actually get a really good idea of what's going on in this house and what can be problematic when we turn the blower door on, because we'll actually be able to feel where the leakage is. And we'll certainly look at the light cans. We will look at the windows. There's a doggy door here. A lot of time you get some leakage in the doggy door, but we will see about that. But as I explained earlier, if we can stop heat rising out of the house, those leaks at the lower levels are not going to be so consequential. In the attic, we're going to look certainly for penetrations into the living space, pipe chases, fans, wire chases, anything of that nature. We're going to look at the attic hatch, which I can bet you is not sealed and it's not insulated. So I'm going to look at insulation levels. We're going to take a look and see if there's any mold on rafters or anything that could be problematical from a durability point of view. Ditto for the crawl space. We're going to look for penetrations into the living space. Look for a vapor barrier on the ground to make sure that soil gases and moisture, dust, so forth can't be brought into the house through the stack effect or through a fan use or something of that nature. We'll look at the rafters, make sure there's no mold, and just generally look at the durability of the structure and how it connects or doesn't to the living space.